Hello everyone, this is my discussion board week 2 assignment for Intro to Industrial Organizational Psychology. So question number 1, discuss the journal article and any information that you found useful, surprising, and interesting. The journal article, Job Analysis for a Changing Workplace, describes many issues and solutions that as of yet I was unaware of as challenges to the modern workplace. And to describe a few examples, I was unaware of the development of traditional job analysis, and I was also unaware of the demands of modern job analysis. So it sounded like a basic thought that was like kind of obvious after hearing it, but the requirements of an organization don't remain the same over time. So that also means that the skills of employees required by that organization don't remain the same over time either. As a quote from the article, one of the basic assumptions of traditional job analysis is that individuals' jobs and the match between them are stable over time. This implicit assumption has been the specification of the task to be performed and the knowledge, skills, and abilities required for job performance are for a job as it currently exists and has existed in the past. So that assumption implies that the job is static and it's not changing, which we know isn't true, because as the market changes and there's new opportunities, the whole structure of job analysis needs to change. So something else that stood out to me was being able to link job analysis with the demands of a specific company. Another quote from this article is, in order for job analysis to become strategic, it is necessary to link the process to the strategic direction of the organization. So one example of this would be using new products and market trends and opportunities to develop the structure for potential employees and the knowledge, skills, and abilities that they have. So question number 2, conduct a job analysis of your current job. My current job right now is a recreation aide. This position works under the Jersey City Department of Recreation. I report to the director of the Department of Recreation. To be hired for this position, I was referred by an old supervisor from another job. And during the hiring process, I had 2 separate interviews. The first with the program coordinator with the department, and then the second interview was with the director of the department. And I was asked about my prior experience working for the city and also my goals with the Department of Recreation. I was also given an overview of what the work we'd be doing was and who in the department handles each particular job. And then some of the basic functions of the job include helping to coordinate city events, handling public surveying, organizing department records, and creating and sending out forms for grant award agreements. The job itself can be labor intensive in certain events, and that includes stuff like setting up tents or speaker systems. But for us who were working as recreational aides, we had very little discretion for decision making during setups and the running of the events. I would usually be down to waiting to hear back if something didn't go as planned. So if we didn't work outside in the office, we were always outside in a public space, like a park or an avenue. And we just made adjustments for extreme heat or rain, those are the conditions. For this particular position, I wasn't informed what previous experience or educational requirements there were, but during the interview, they did cite my bachelor's degree and previous experience working with the law department of Jersey City were great for the position. And number 3, which method of job analysis would you use if you were to create a selection system for the job of a checkout clerk in a supermarket chain? The method of job analysis I would use if I were to create a selection system for the job of checkout clerk would make use of interviews. I believe that with the positions that require a social element, like in this example, customer service, observation wouldn't be the best method of determining the skills needed to find people who would thrive in that position. But I think having a conversation with the individual who's experienced in those interactions would help find not only the skills needed, but the personality that would make a good candidate fit. And interviewing a store associate would also help me to avoid details that I may miss during observations so that I have a more complete understanding of what and why an associate is doing what they're doing. I think it would also be helpful for me to ask about the work environment and working conditions that they have and what conditions could improve their efficiency. This also might help me to find which attributes to value in a potential employee that might be doing the same job as them. So that's all my questions. I hope it was informative. And yeah, bye bye.